What's good, everybody? It's a bit just about the video. In this video, I was showing us how to make a PRIME John Stockton build nba2k26. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm making a 6'1" point guard, 170 pounds on the weight. Keep a 6'4" wingspan. And then for the attributes, you want to go with the 66 close shot. And you want to go with the 79 driving layup, which is more than enough to make layups when you open. And that gives you full game on silver with the layup mix master on bronze. For the driving dunk, we're not worried about that since we're not John Morant, Vince Carter, Michael Jordan at dunking. You want to keep a 25 standing and then go with 34 post control. Then you're not worried about being post scorer. Now for the shooting, it's one of his strong assets. I'm going to put up an 80 mid range. You're probably going to be like, but why didn't you put the mid range any higher? Since he's known for that. I mean, if you know the time you shot with an 80 rating, you should have no problem greening with an 80 mid range. And still better than 3-pointers. So now for the 3-point, put up to a 90. And that gives you a dead-eye, limitless range, and you get mini marksman and shifty shooter on silver with gold set shot specialist. And then keep a 65 free throw. And then move on to the playmaking. This is your strong asset since he's the best pass of all time. Put up to a 93. And you're probably going to wonder, but why didn't you put a 99 pass into making the best pass of all time? Well, because not a lot of guards are going to have a 90 plus pass anyways, so you'll be fine with that when you play rec, proving grounds, threes, all that stuff, especially with diamond teammates up. As you see right there, you get silver bailout, break starter, and diamond hall of fame with versatile visionary on gold. And if you wanted to use a +1 to get that pass up, +1 to get the legend diamond, you definitely could. But Hall of Fame is still good enough. And then for the ball handle, up to 94, which you'll get handles for days on Hall of Fame with ankle assassin and unpluckable on gold. And then for the speed ball, you can put up to a 90, which will give you lightning launch on gold. And then you can use a cap breaker on your speed ball to get that to a 91, so you get the lightning launch on Hall of Fame, or you can use a +2 if you wanted to get that on Legend. It's up to you what you want to do on that. And now for the defense, put a 492. You're not worried about going to paint since you're not a big man or a tall guard or good paint defense. So now for the perimeter, it's one of his strong assets. You want to put up to an 86, which I couldn't get any higher with how the rest of this build is made. So for that there, which is still good enough if you know how to play defense good. And that gives you pick dodger, on-ball menace, and challenger all on silver with gold off-ball pass. And then you're going to have a high steal since he's the best at getting steals, #1 of all time. And a 91, when you're in the passing lanes, is definitely more than enough to get the steals. And that gives you interceptor and glove all on gold. And you want to put up a 38 block, but also too, if you wanted to get your +2s on your interceptor or glove, you definitely could. And then for the rebound, you're not worried about getting boards, so you're not big, so leave up to your bigs and your locks and your tall guards that can grab them. And then move on to the physicals. You get 90 speed, which is fast like John Stockton. That gives you slippery off ball and silver. For the agility, you can go with an 85, but you'll get slippery off ball and gold. And you're not worried about pushing people out the way, so keep a 41 strength. And then lastly but not least, a 75 vertical. See right there, yeah, this is not a bad build because like I said, you can pass very well, shoot like him, and you can play defense like John Stockton. So let me know your thoughts on this build, and now let me show the rest of it. And then for the shade, you see right there, you get John Stockton, and then Chris Paul and Kirk Heinrich. So yeah, and the build name's called a two-way three-point playmaker, which is basically what this build's about. It's not bad, like I've said. So now for the go-to badges, you get a handles for days, breaks on a dimer on Hall of Fame. The top attributes are an A+ ball handle and an A pass and steal. And your strengths are moves, leave defenders lost, breaks, defenses, with slick vision, elite at reading passes, and then rarely gets caught from behind, which is a very good strength. And then your weakness is not a dunking threat. But like I said, you're not a Vince Carter or anybody like that. So don't expect when it says that to be surprised. And yeah, that's pretty much how you make the John Stockton build nba2k26. If you all enjoyed, make sure to like button so we post out recommended. Hit that subscribe button, turn on noti bell so I don't miss any more streams and videos I post. And super chest. I'll see you all in the next one.